Gallo Estrada, in my personal opinion, is not going to beat Chocolatito in the third fight, if he makes it to the third fight. Because this was a close fight against Cortes, a fighter I've never seen before, and a lot of people never seen before, because this was supposed to be just a step-over fight for Juan Francisco Estrada. I'm T-Street Controversy with Fight View 360. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe. Let's turn it up, listen in. So 23, 2-2 with 10 KOs, 27 years old. His last fight was an 8-rounder. Before that, earlier this year, a 6-rounder. Now, one thing for sure is he needed the last 3 rounds to win the fight. At least. Now, on the they had open scoring. So through 8, or going through, through 8, you had it 77-74 on 2 cards for Estrada. And on the last card, you had it the other way, 77-74 for Cortes, who is good. And now he's going to get a whole lot more work if he doesn't end up getting the world championship. But this fight took place on the zone down in Mexico. And it's hard for me to see him getting a decision, even though he's Mexican too, against Juan Francisco Estrada. But this was a nice, solid card. You know, a Fight of the Year candidate with Hector Garcia and another fighter whose name I already forgot how to pronounce. Not Shinga. South African fighter. That was for that 108-pound vacant IBF title, the one that Felix Alvarado used to hold. But nice, solid card. I can't wait to hear who's going to win, because right now, you know, for one, I didn't think that Juan Francisco Estrada won the first Chocolatito fight. I mean, the second one. 51-3 with 41 KOs. When is he back? He beat Julio Cesar Martinez. Like, beat him pretty bad. Which was a significant fight. And this fight against Estrada, Chocolatito Estrada 3, was supposed to happen so long ago. You know, it's like, all right, but I think that he would retire him this time. He would definitely retire him this time. Bam Rodriguez, he's supposed to be moving back down to 112 sometime soon. He's going to be on the Canelo Golovkin 3 card in a couple of weeks, September the 17th and September the 3rd right now, against Israel Gonzalez. I don't think Estrada want no type of work with him, which is partly one of the reasons why he dropped his belt. Let's listen in. Take your time out. Like the video. Subscribe.
12 asaltos aquí en Sonora, México. Vámonos a la decisión de los jueces. Martín Canizales, 115-112. Ernesto Saldiva, 115-112.
Well, that's it. He lost. That's it. Estrada won. How do you guys feel? Who won this fight?
And still, the WBC franchise and Ring Magazine Super Flyweight Champion of the World, El Gallo, Juan.
Let's listen to the post-fight interview, because I am exhausted. I can't wait to get away from this computer, and I got to be back up in 4 hours to do more content.
Well, Juan Francisco Estrada,
like the Ruiz Ortiz weigh-in. Let's listen in.
114-113 for El Gallo, who will retain the Ring Magazine 115-pound world title. And that man, Cortes, gave Estrada everything he could handle here tonight. And Jesse, I think now we can ask some questions about that potential bout, the trilogy bout with Chocolatito. There were many people who believed that Chocolatito deserved the decision in the previous fight. After seeing how Gallo looked here tonight, does it change your perception of that third fight?
continues to show that he's very talented. He continues to show that he's the same guy, he's only more experienced. We also got to show that he does have weaknesses. You know what I mean? And if he loses his engagement in the fight, I think that could cause problems in the future, especially against someone as experienced as Chocolatito Gonzalez. So that's something that needs to change immediately. I know Chocolatito is looking at this fight and saying, I want him next, I want him now. You know, and that's the fight we all want to see. And not only is it a big money fight, but it's the best fighting the best. And we also have a lot of good talent in the division. You have Abner Rodriguez, you have numerous guys, right? Ikoue, that's also a Japanese fighter, you know, who also is very talented. So there's many fights that you can make in this division that are going to be, you know, fan-friendly and also big money fights.
Well, one thing I found interesting, too, is that in interviews leading up to this fight, Gallo was basically saying, he was talking as if this was just one long training camp for Chocolatito. So I think it's fair to ask the question, did he maybe look past Cortes a little bit here tonight? Was he already thinking about what was coming next? And did it get a little scary there at moments because of it?
I mean, I can't take credit away from Cortes because Cortes put on a good performance.
Yeah.
He really did. But I do think that Gallo has this tendency of getting real comfortable in a fight. And when you get comfortable in a fight, that's when you get caught with some shot that you shouldn't have been caught with, that you normally would see, that you would normally be able to dodge and get out the way of, right? And that's a mistake that he continues to do. If he does that against Chocolatito Gonzalez would capitalize on that. The question is, who we fight against? Regardless of it being Chocolatito, any of the top, look, you got three great guys in the division, in my point of view, aside from Estrada. It's going to be a great fight, and hopefully the people will follow the journey that Estrada is on. And I look forward to seeing Chocolatito with him for the third fight. But this is the first round, the replay, and in the third round here, you got back and forth action. This is where Cortes was actually doing a pretty good job coming back after he got hit with that right hand. And then you have the fifth round where he really took charge of it, and that's what really scared us. We thought maybe he could pull out the upset. Corey had just stated it, but then he got caught with that big right hand, which gained a little more momentum towards the Gallo Estrada. That one there. It was a vicious one, but this guy is durable. This guy can take shots and deliver them himself. As you see in this replay in the sixth round, he landed some good shots. He kept that momentum going. And again, that's when he had scared us. Then we thought maybe he could take it. Maybe he could pull off this victory, right? That would be a surprise to everyone. But in boxing, anything can happen. The gentleman in front of you has two hands just as you do. He has a game plan. Now the question is, does he have a good game plan, or do you have the better one?
And that was the body shot knockdown. The only knockdown of the fight from Gallo Estrada. Perfect body shot. Cortes complained about it a little bit upon further examination. Was just
Yeah, I don't forget he got knocked down.
That body shot really
Waiting for the post-fight interview.
The fight a twist. You know, you'll see the 12th round here where Estrada was just taking charge. I think he was up on points, but I mean, the thing is that Cortes wasn't giving up. He was there. He was there to fight right back. And all the way to the 12th round, Gallo finished it, and he
What is
finished it
taking him so
strong.
long? Let's
But
take a jump cut.
The knockdown really made a difference in this fight.